Hey guys, welcome to my first video. Today I'm going to be showing you around IngramSpark, introducing you to their platform, and just telling you a bit about what they can do. So IngramSpark is a printer and distributor. They are a great way to get your book into retailers and libraries around the world. They do also offer ebook publishing. I mainly recommend them for print. I personally haven't used them for ebook. Most people don't. The people I know who have used them for ebook didn't particularly like using it for that. There are better platforms to use for ebook distribution, which I will cover in other videos. But in terms of getting your print books in wide distribution, IngramSpark is an excellent choice, especially because you can publish hardcovers through them instead of just paperbacks. So this is the homepage for IngramSpark. You can read a bit about their mission. They tell you how it works. They tell you a bit about their pricing and resources and whatnot. If you do not have an account with IngramSpark and you're interested in signing up to use their platform, you would just click create account here and follow the steps. You do have to fill out some tax information and they will ask you to put a card on file. You don't have to worry about this. They aren't just going to charge your card out of the blue. The only time that would happen is if you decide to accept returns on your books, which I will cover in my next video. But for the most part, the card on file is literally just there. So you can select it for when you place orders, or if you are outside the 60-day initial revision window and then you have to start paying for revisions, they would just charge the card on file. But again, you would confirm this. So the only instance where you would be getting maybe an unexpected charge would be in the case of returns. But again, I'll cover that in a separate video. So once you've made an account, you would just log in and then you would be taken to a home screen that shows a bunch of shortcuts to different things they offer. I'm currently in the title screen where you can see all the titles I have published. I have a couple pages here. I have some that are not published yet that I will be showing you a bit of a walkthrough on in separate videos. But you can access your titles here. As you can see, there are two ways to add a title by clicking the option on the left-hand side or the button up in the top right. Once you have added a title, that's only the first step of the process. It then does go through IngramSpark for processing and approval, at which point they send you a digital proof, which you do have to go through and look at and tell them you approve it. And it's only once you approve that mock-up that your book starts getting pinged out to retailers. So when you get the email about that digital proof, you would find that under this section that says pending approval. Likewise, if you decide to make any changes to your pricing, I will also cover this in separate videos, you would find any pending price changes here. Now, once you have some books that you are selling and you want to see what you're earning, you want to find out what your compensation has been, how many copies you've sold, you would find that under one of these two report sections. Reports Classic is their old reporting feature. I do not recommend this. It can be very finicky. Whenever I would try and use it, it wouldn't even download the reports because it wouldn't show them on the screen. You'd have to actually manually download them. Their new report section is much better. I highly recommend using that one. If you want to place an order, you can do it one of two ways. You can either do it from the title screen here by clicking place order next to the book you want to buy, or you can go to the orders section here, which will take you to this page where it will list all your books that you have published on their platform. You would just select whichever ones you want to buy, go down to the bottom and add items to order. Don't worry if you aren't entirely sure what you want to order. You can add further books to your order from the next screen, which looks like this. So when you get to the print page, the print order page rather, you would choose your print location, which basically is so they know what currency and which printer to use. And then you're given the option for how quickly you want it printed, how quickly you'd like it delivered. I do recommend using one of their options that is trackable and insurable. Not only will it get there quicker, but you have the cover then if it were to get lost. The price of shipping does go down the more you order. So it is best to order in bulk and not just a one-off copy because you will find that you save a substantial amount of money that way. But if you do just need a proof copy, you could just buy the one and you would see here it's still cheaper than it is on retailers, so that's fine. If you do change the print location or any of these or add another book to the order, please do make sure you click update order after every change. That way the order is up to date and it is actually registered the changes you've made. Now, once you're happy with your order, you'd submit it and it would take you to the payment page, which you would then use that card on file to pay for. Over here in the menu, you can see that you can place an order, you can look at orders you've submitted or are currently pending, and you also have a section called address books. This is in the event that you have multiple addresses you'd like to send books to. In my case, I do have a co-author, so her address is in this address book. That way we can send books to her as needed. There is also a marketing section where you can place an ad and IngramSpark will promote your book. I have not heard tremendously great things about this feature. I personally have never used it. The people I know who have used it said they didn't really see much difference. And on the flip side, people who haven't used it have still had orders come in from bookstores. I don't think you need to do it, but like anything, it's worth trying out at least once if you are interested in doing it. There are two ways you can do this, either through this page or when you first upload your title, you are asked by IngramSpark if you'd wish to promote your title, which would then take you through the marketing. Next, we have tools and resources, which looks like this. It just has handy guides on how to, what to expect in terms of how to set up your files. They also have pricing and shipping calculators. These are really handy. If, say, you want to order 50 books and you're not sure how much it's going to cost you, you can figure that out. They do also have this, the cover template generator. If you are publishing a book using IngramSpark, please use their cover template generator. It is very important that you use the template they give because every printer has different specifications. And if you were to try and use a cover, say from KDP, it would not work on Ingram. If it did, it would be a miracle because they use different page thicknesses. So you usually find that the spine width on Ingram is thinner than it would be at KDP. And not only that, but the templates look completely different anyways. You would just go to cover template generator, input the specifications for your title, and they would email you a PDF. Or if you're using InDesign, they would send you an InDesign file and you could do it that way as well. Finally, we have the Help Center. Now, this is basically a frequently asked area. You can find out, you can read articles, you can ask questions. If you have a specific issue, I just recommend directly contacting their support. I have found them to be helpful. I don't know what their turnaround time is. It definitely varies by location. I have found that the UK, where I am located, responds much faster than the US. But again, this can definitely vary on the severity of your problem or what area of the world you are in. So basically that is IngramSpark. It's quite easy to use. It's not as scary as a lot of people think. It can be quite confusing the first time you use it, but I will be walking you through how to upload a title in my next video. So I hope you check it out and I'll see you then.